Bar the door.
Go back to shower.
We don't need people here. We don't need people here. My friend, go back. We don't need crowd here. Please go back. We don't need people. Hey, go back, please. Yes. Why are you talking what he was saying? We don't need
We are not entering, we are not going anywhere. What is this already? Which of the court are you going? This place.
High Court. Yes.
Which court?
I'm going to Binta in Yanko's court, where Nnamdi Kanu's trial.
I have it here, and your name is not here.
Why is it that you don't have names of people who are interested in the case?
You don't have a business here, I think.
Why?
Because your name is not on the list.
So I don't have a business in Federal High Court, public court.
Sorry,
I'm just coming from the court of I'm not a barrister. My name is Sowore. You know me very well. I'm your customer. No, but you know that this is not
so even though this is a problem,
yeah. What do you want to do?
how the man?
You know when they were coming out? Yes, anytime. Because I actually like to see him anytime, very soon.
Yeah. That's a very gentle person. What? Yeah, ma'am.
Why did you say I'm a gentleman?
You are a gentleman.
Let him hear understood his place.
Okay.
Okay. Just let me make this clear.
Not
him and I get a court to turn now. I get a court.
What are you doing? We have allowed people are already inside.
But you shouldn't see many people who attend court hearings. This makes people feel that this is some kangaroo arrangement.
It's not kangaroo because
that's why there's a gallery.
He has his team there. He has his.
I'm a member of his team. So
Please, we don't want to see anybody here, please.
Please. I have a duty to also let you know how I feel about these things.
You understand?
Yes. So the idea of excusing you has nothing to do with justice. You don't have a personal interest in this case, do you? You're just doing your job, right?
Exactly.
So I'm doing the job of my own conscience too, to ensure that this country continues to wallow in justice and not in injustice.
Exactly.
All right? I hope you got that.
Say Bobo.
You are a leader. 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 Revolution!
Those are the guys. They are the ones. They are the ones. They are the ones. Those guys used to attack us.
Use your nose mask.
Now them be that.
Use your nose mask. Use your nose mask.
Now them.
Use your nose mask. No, don't worry.
Listen, go inside the car first. Get inside the car first. Prepare for them. I wish that guy that was there.
Hey guys, just to report that we're safe and heading back to our base after another attempt by the Buhari regime preventing me after my appeal court hearing today. I headed out to go to Kanu's trial, the so-called trial, and upon arriving there and approaching the DSS people, we were told that my name was not on the list, as usual. After a little bit of conversation, they said we should go across the street while they do something about my ability to attend. But while we were there, we discovered that the Buhari regime had placed his thugs in the place. This time around, armed thugs. They were there with knives and they wanted to hurt us. But luckily enough, people were prepared and they ran away. So it's just to keep exposing the regime for what? Well, one of them reportedly was arrested. This is the third time that I will attend Kanu's trial, and the regime desperately would send armed thugs to the place to try and harm us. The last time I was there, they broke my car. But I made a promise to myself that we would not let this kangaroo system continue in our country, and we'll do everything we can to ensure that our citizens or non-citizens or those who are asking for their fundamental rights, whether it's self-determination, whether they are calling for a revolution or they are asking for political space to breathe, or those who are expressing merely their fundamental rights to freedom of expression, are not caged by this regime. And that's why, after a tedious day in court today, at the Court of Appeal, I decided to go to Kanu's trial. Of course, you saw what they did, and I hope some of you saw this online, watching it. So we will now go back. I heard the case has just been adjourned to February 16. That's my birthday. I'll probably have my birthday in front of the Federal High Court until the regime respects our right to freely live in this country and freely express ourselves. We will not back down until, of course, you all now know there's a revolution. Nigeria is not going anywhere. You can imagine before, thousands of security agents, there were soldiers there, DSS men there, there were policemen there, and all of them could not prevent these thugs who were wielding knives from attacking innocent persons who had come to freely witness a trial that should have been public in the first place. So you saw it all, and I just want to say we'll continue to give the best support our energies, our convictions, and our persons can give to ensuring that there's justice for not only Nnamdi Kanu, but everybody in this country who are trapped within this unjust, insane, and unhappy system created by Alhaji Muhammadu Buhari. So we've seen it, again witnessed, and a very, very brazen attack on citizens. This man has completely destroyed Nigeria. And you saw that what they did yesterday, where thugs were allowed into the premises of the Federal High Court because they are giving them flags. And those who came to solidarize with Nnamdi Kanu, including his lawyers, were prevented from entering the courtroom. So we will be doing this, no matter what they do, as long as there is life. We will continue to challenge the very, very insane, tyrannical, despotic Buhari regime until the regime is defeated. the regime is defeated. And that's what we want to report back to you, that we're safe and we're on our way back to our base. And you now know that nobody is safe in this country. Whether you're expressing yourselves freely or not, you are not safe in Nigeria. And it was made so not for Southerners or North Central people, but for every Nigerian. I just heard that 200 people were killed in Zamfara today. They didn't even make any attempt to put policemen or DSS men that that they had put just for Kano's trial. If they put half of them in Zamfara, the place will be peaceful and safe. But that's not their priority. They don't care about you, and they will never care about you until you people start to care about yourselves. And this goes to all of you who are out there always giving excuses, maybe because you're afraid or because of what you think you're benefiting or what you're benefiting. I don't know, but it's very important that you know that until you start caring about yourself, nobody in this government cares about you, not anybody in the arms of government. I just came from the Court of Appeal where judges decided not to hear my appeal over a frivolous excuse that we should have compiled the records of the appeal that is in the files in front of them and give it to them. And on the basis of that, they adjourned the case again for another 2 weeks. Because they have no excuse, they don't have any case against us. Even the lawyer that came from the Ministry of Justice didn't know the case, that he didn't understand the case he came for. He didn't know what transpired in the last sitting. He just came in there and started blabbing, smuggling his own appeal that he filed this morning, even though he had been given the notice of appeal as of October 2021. But he decided to file this morning, and they accepted his own filing. But when it was time to hear it, they said, we must produce the record of appeal, that's right in their file. And when it became bizarre, the man had to say, well, please don't go and tell Sowore that I aborted his appeal, because he knew what he did. So that's it for you. Let me just say, greetings to Favor Wanyi. I've not greeted our people for a long time. Mark Oyembuchi. This is Chuku, Kenneth. Thank you so much. Adeyonju Deji is watching. Deji, if you are there, we're just coming from Kano's trial, and we are attacked again by thugs who were carrying knives. So they were wielding knife right in front of security agencies in Abuja, in front of the Federal High Court, Abuja. So that's where we are, but we will not let them sink us in this country. It's not happening. You can take that to the bank, and that I said that to you. We've had a long day. Been in my own trial, an appeal at the Court of Appeal, and moved to Kano's trial. Was prevented from entering, and again was attacked by thugs hired by the DSS and the police working for the Buhari regime. They've been doing this, the third time they'll be doing this, but we won't relent. I heard the case has been adjourned to February 16th. That's my birthday, and I will be there. Trust me, I will be there. So it's Sadari Macaulay. I see you there. Hope you're safe, because I saw you not too long ago. Vitalis Viano, thank you. Adekomi Samuel Brown watching. I don't know from where. Solidarity, Macaulay. Thank you. Shimeze Chinaza is watching. Good to see you. And Tajuddin Nuhu is there. Adewale Adeleke Jaye Simi. Friday.